Getting set up here. All messages should be a go. Give people a few minutes to get in here, see what's going on. Not much tonight. Got a little baseball action. Red Sox are up 4-0. Yankees up 5-1. Yankees trail the Red Sox. Yankees trail the Blue Jays by 1 game. Red Sox trail the Jays by 3 or 4 right now. Just really hanging. Figured I'd hop on, say what's up. See if anyone wanted to hang out, shoot the shit. Shitty, rainy day up here. Some hockey on, too. Preseason hockey. Some preseason hockey as well. Penguins, Columbus, Florida, Carolina, Seattle, Edmonton. Oh, I'm tempted to watch it, but I don't know if anyone good's going to be playing tonight. I watched a little bit of the Bruins last night. There was really no starters playing for either team. Really no starters playing for either team yet. There's like a week and a half until the regular season starts. Oh, Aaron Judge hit a bomb in that Yankees game I saw. I haven't seen what happened in the Red Sox game. What up, Ura? Checking out a little baseball. What up, David? Salute. Georgia Bulldogs got a big game this weekend. Alabama. Big game for both of them. Big game for both of them. Bama needs that win bad. I like the Bulldogs. I'll be rooting for Georgia. I saw Oklahoma lost their quarterback for like a month at least today. Not good for them. He was playing pretty good. He was one of the better quarterbacks I've seen play all year. Matier. Just kind of saying what's up, shooting the shit for a little bit. We'll be covering the football game tomorrow night probably. Well, yeah, Matier out for a while. I think he broke his throwing hand. Be interesting to see what happens with that team. They got a gauntlet coming up as well. I think they play Texas while he's out. Aaron Judge, 1 for 1, walking a 3-run homer.
Meredith chime in. I thought your mic was broken or something. I haven't heard you in a while.
I am right here, Paul.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right over Michael's shoulder and say in case he does something wrong?
Just perched above you in case you guys get out of line.
Curveball, he don't even swing the fucking
reel
bat.
it back in.
Well, Coney will be here in a couple days, so you better get ready if we
really had my work cut out for me then.
Judge has walked in, hit a home run, his 50th of the year in the second inning, a 3-run shot.
Ghost.
1-1.
Yeah, Sox are pitching a shutout, 4-0 in Toronto. Toronto and New York could be tied up tomorrow. Things continue to go the way they are.
2-1. Now,
Yankees.
last year, Judge hit his 50th and his 51st home run in the same game. Now, that's called foreshadowing. Paul.
Yeah.
I see where you're at. I see what you're doing.
You might do it again tonight. Yankees had the bases loaded in the first and didn't do anything with it. They
Really
could
good
be up
swings his
8
first at bat,
or
ended up
9-1.
walking. And no doubt about the home run. But
Come on,
he's
Judgy
on
Wudgy.
every pitch right now.
Put one up in the fucking center field stands.
And the 2-2.
Oh,
Missed
just off the
outside.
plate.
Good fastball. 3-2.
Cal
That's a
Raleigh,
run race
58.
Right now with Cal Raleigh leading the majors with 58.
Kyle Schwarber, 55. Otani, 53. Judge, 50.
And the payoff.
Oh, make it 51.
Ball, center field.
Oh, just short.
There, and puts it away.
That was close. Just missed
Now
it.
on his 50th, we'll take a look at the exit velocity on that home run presented by Spectrum. 106.9 off the bat.
What up, Justin?
Almost 400 feet, 392 into the bullpen. You know, Meredith, I wanted to get your take. You know, you've been here with us for a long time. You've covered a lot of champagne
Oh, I
celebrations.
just missed that one.
Again, I thought he gave up another one. Go ahead.
So, Meredith, how did
Chicago's got a young kid in pitching. They brought him in the first inning. He gave up the 3-run shot to Judge in the second or third. Should have seen his face when he got a hold of that last one. Sent it to just before the warning track. Kid thought he gave up 2 in the same night. Nice opposite field hit and good play by the third baseman. Not in time. Excuse me. Nice job by Bellinger to leg out an infield single.
Throughout the
Yankees clinched a playoff berth last night. Still got a chance to win the AL East. Might need a little help from the Red Sox. They're helping them out tonight. The Yankees win tonight. And the Blue Jays losing to the Red Sox would put them tied for first. And it really helps Boston too. Because they're still in the middle of a wild card race and there's only one spot left, I believe, now. I don't know, they change the rules with that shit so often. What's up, Mimi? Salute. Yeah, I didn't do much the last 3 days. I got complacent. I was tired. I did a lot this weekend. But I'm back on the grind. I just got back from doing my cardio a little while ago. Thank you. Oh, and 2 to Stanton. 2 outs. Man on first. 5-1 Yankees. Bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Hit him with like a high fastball. Fucking scrub. Grinding on my cardio. It's probably like the amount of comments. Whoever's like the leading commenters for the stream. I think that's just something YouTube does. Just got done grinding on that cardio. Trying to whoop my fat ass into shape. But I didn't do any cardio for 3 days. I didn't really gain weight. I gained like a pound. But it's just one of them things, man. You got to fucking be on it all the time. You think people that are in shape don't do that shit daily. You are sadly mistaken. It really hit me the last 3 days, and it's something I knew, but it's really starting to sink in. Yeah, you get you start fucking up. It don't take long to start going the other way. And I knew it already. And I know it comes in ebbs and flows and shit, but that's why when things are going well, you got to keep your foot on the gas, man. And with anything in life, really. check out the Sox and Blue Jays. The Yankees should handle these guys tonight if their bullpen can hang in there. Boston up 4-0, sixth inning, 1 out, 2-2 count to Springer. Leadoff hitter pops one up just out of the infield. Right fielder comes racing in, makes the play. 2 down, bottom of the 6th.
It's more about what you're doing right now.
Right now, it has nothing to do with what you've done in the past.
Oh, Mimi,
You
I'm
just have
sorry
to
you fell.
evaluate what you're seeing with your own eyes right now. The Blue Jays are
You
being
okay?
shut out in just 3 hits, and they have been shut out 6 times this season already.
Foul ball.
They just haven't been able to muster much offense at all. And they're still leading the league in batting average because they had such a great run in the middle of the season, but lately hits have been tough to come by.
Toronto's struggling down the stretch a little bit. They were on fire after the All-Star break.
Strike on Ernie Clement. Ernie is 1 for 2, had a double his first time up.
One and one count. Crochet, nice pitch, just
Takes a
slow.
low ball 2.
Oh, that's good.
Tomorrow night they'll get Brian Bayo. He is going to start the final game for the Red Sox. Boston in a playoff position right now, the second wild card team.
Slider down low.
Is a wild card team right now. Cleveland right now has the Central, and they're leading the Tigers 2 on top 5 tonight in Cleveland. Houston is the first team on the outside looking in, but a lot can change.
Ooh, popped up again.
In the air to right, and playable for Abreu. It's
Wow.
another 3 up, 3 down inning. Garrett Crochet, 6 strong already.
Will do, Mimi. Thank you. Look at this fucking idiot. Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. Let's go back to the Yankees. White Sox up to bat. Should be still. Fried just had his 6th strikeout of the night. He's had a pretty decent year.
Audi.
Ex-Guardian. Indian, whatever you want to call him. Boy, that was way off the plate. He caught him chasing.
Plus strikeouts, and then there was a hit by somebody. Who was it?
Jazz Chisholm.
So when I put that $1 million
Nice
on it, we just lost. We just won a
Outside
bunch of
corner
money.
strike.
Right, so you're going home for the next 4 games.
We're only in the 4th inning. We could do another one.
What's up, you guys? Please.
If you did that parlay, you cast a ticket. Now, Max Fried is the type of guy that doesn't get hard contact. So the hit by Baldwin was the 30th infield
We
hit
do a little
allowed
bit
by
of
Fried this
everything.
season. That's tied for
Mid-Ohio.
most of the majors.
A lot of
Christopher
sports.
Sanchez.
Sometimes paranormal stuff.
Got to be frustrating at times.
I
But,
vlog
every
a lot of
once in
shit,
a while, you'll
talk
get a
about
line
a lot of
drive at
shit.
somebody, and you think they even out. They don't. But Max Fried, you're right.
We're
With
just hanging tonight.
as much soft
Checking out some
contact
baseball,
and things as he
shooting the
gets,
shit.
he's
I haven't been on in a few days.
Infield hits.
So Goldschmidt steps on the bag for the second out as Baldwin advances to second.
Well, he took the smart way, got the easy
Used to
out,
do
but really
politics.
didn't
I don't
use
do many
angle.
politics
You saw him
anymore.
almost
It's not
just
worth
lob
my
it.
time or
He had
energy.
no chance of really getting that out at second base.
Plus, I have no control over it. 2 outs, man on second.
Here's Curtis Mead 0 for 2 against Fried.
Nice pitch.
And a strike. The change.
Nasty changeup. Look more like a slider. Left to right over the plate. Inside, low
73
corner.
pitches for the Yankee lefty.
Fried's cruising. Knock on wood. He struggled once he gets about 80 pitches sometimes this year. Might be their best pitcher all season. And he's had some injuries too. Missed a couple stops. Another one.
Now 1 and 2. Good breaking ball. He's got 7 pitches that he uses.
Yeah, and you saw the cutter before. Well, that's just a bigger version of it with the big breaking ball.
Baldwin on second.
You're seeing so many angles, so
Mead
many
up to
spins
bat.
that it's just very
1 ball, 2
confusing.
strikes,
This
2
is
outs,
where he
man
has
on
gone to that
second.
changeup
Top of the
away
5th, 5-1 New
a
York.
lot to the right-handed hitters tonight.
76th pitch from Fried.
The 1-2.
Down in the dirt.
Blocked
Blocked.
by Rice.
2 and 2.
Again, there's a little bit of a test. Rice has not caught Fried all year. But they want Rice
Oh wow, Ben Rice is catching tonight.
in playoff games.
Usually plays
And
first.
Fried's going to be pitching big playoff games for the Yankees if things go according to plan. So the fact that they can work together is something
He's had a
I wanted
good
to check
second
out.
year as
Yeah,
well.
the last couple of weeks, Rice's bat has been so hot. The last thing you want to do is, put him on the bench.
Nice piece
No
of
runs
hitting.
looped.
Doesn't
Two
matter.
jazz, and that'll do it. No runs hit. No errors.
We got
One
Chisholm
out
at
left
second
the end of
tonight?
halfway through.
Well, sure.
5-1 Yankees.
Can I rap? A little bit. Sometimes I get lucky. Every once in a while. If I got a few in me. I don't got a beat. Red Sox coming up to bat. I think it's top of the 7th coming in that game. Middle of the 7th. Wow. 4-0. So Toronto's coming up to bat. Yankees coming up to bat in their game up 5-1. Oh, like, share, subscribe, please. We'll be covering the football game tomorrow night. I believe it's Seattle, Arizona. Could be a stinker, could be a good game. We're going to try and watch it. Excuse me. America.
Half of the 7th inning for the Blue Jays, and he has had a tough go at it over his last 13 games. In fact, his 541 OPS is the lowest of any.
Vladdy Guerrero struggling. Last 13 games, batting .224. Lowest of any 13-game stretch for Guerrero this season. His dad was phenomenal. He ain't as good as his old man, but he's all right. Watch him hit a bomb now that I said that.
Guys.
Hazel, thank you. They are in a pretty good place, but it's not quite as good of a place as they were in a week ago. We've talked a lot about the pitching. Off the top of the show, we talked about the offense and being shut out again here tonight, only 3 hits. Now, you got to chalk some of this up to the fact that it's one of the best pitchers in baseball on the other side.
Yep.
But they are not having the consistent quality of at-bats in recent days
nice.
that they had through kind of the middle 3 months of the season. They would battle a Crochet
Strike one,
or a
swing and
Logan
a
Webb
miss.
or a Max Fried or a Robbie Ray, Tarek Skubal.
What up, what up? Second pitch to Guerrero, high
And it just
inside.
takes one game. You never know. And they had a really good game. They had their type of game on Sunday, right?
Yeah, everybody thought, okay, here we go. We're going to be fine. But now, with no more Bichette, that's a little different story. But yeah,
capable of
it's not a
putting runs
one-man
up
team,
quick.
that's for sure. And everybody
They're
made
gonna
a
have to tonight.
contribution, and everybody
9
sure has
outs
a
to
chance
go.
to make a contribution. But on Sunday, it looked like, okay,
They
this
lead
is
the
who we are.
Yankees
This
by
is how
one
we play.
game.
This is what we do.
Yankees lead against Chicago 5-1.
Now they've slipped back into that pattern they had on that trip to Tampa Bay and Kansas City.
Falls another one off.
Fouled back.
99.
By Guerrero.
Yeah, he hadn't lost a thing from the start of this game to now. Been pretty efficient. There's 71 pitches as he's working into the 7th inning.
Oh, 2 pitch. Chop foul off his foot.
And Guerrero fouled it off his left foot or ankle and is feeling it.
That didn't feel good. You got all pink on.
You got the shin guard, they got that guard over your instep. It looked like it hit right at the top of that shin guard and still felt the impact of that foul ball.
Oof.
The shin guards are nice.
Lucky
but
that
they
shin
don't
guard's there.
absorb all of the impact of that foul ball.
Crochet's thrown 72 pitches through 6 full innings.
And on the inside
Nice,
corner,
strike
again,
3 looking.
99 for strike 3 call.
5th strikeout of the night. Guerrero just got tossed.
Guerrero just got tossed out of the game.
Uh-oh.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has been kicked out.
That
of
was
the
a
ball
quick
game.
leash. I don't know if he talked shit earlier in the game, but
Morales, the
he ain't
home plate
talking no more
umpire,
shit tonight.
tossing Guerrero out. I don't ever remember Vladdy getting tossed out of the game.
I don't either. And, you know, I didn't think he was that animated. Now John Schneider is liable to follow him.
Wow, that was a quick hook.
Here's your
He must have said something
number
he
3
didn't like.
hitter here in a tight game, and
What do you guys think he said to the umpire to get to us?
Indication of a growing frustration that, you know,
Something
people
about
on
his
this
mother,
roster are
his
feeling
wife,
right now,
his
given
daughter.
the struggles
his
of the last
vision.
week or so. John Schneider asking for an explanation, and I assume Morales told him exactly what it was that
Maybe he
Guerrero
said something
said.
about all of them.
and Vladdy.
He didn't even like
makes
yell
a
at him.
pitch, and it caught the inside corner at 99. That's
It
a
barely
tough
got the
pitch
corner,
to
about an inch of the
take.
ball.
You see, Vladdy, he didn't agree with the call at all, and he said it's inside. And look at him now. That's what got him run. When
Wow.
he pointed to the ground, and that ball was this far inside, and that's why
He
got
tossed him
thrown
for
out.
pointing at the ground, saying it was inside.
Hopkins might not see the end of the ball game tonight, and he won't. So
Oh shit, now the coach got yanked. Now he's calling him fucking horse shit. I can read that lip. Figure it the fuck out. That was a horse shit call. That's horse shit. Wasn't hard to read that lip. That fucking Ian Beaton. Oh man. See who else gets tossed this in. Oh, and then the fucking guy in the batter's box, Kurt, goes to pick the ball up and hits it away from the
Two
catcher.
games left after this one. They got 4 games left. and
Surprised he
they
didn't get
still
tossed for that.
have the tiebreaker against the Yankees, and you know you just still got to get back to your game. Play the game that you played all season long. And here's what Vladdy said. He said that ball was up far inside, and that's what got him run. Anytime you draw a line or you point to a particular part of the plate, umpires are generally going to throw you out of the game.
yeah, I don't think there was any profanity or anger or anything. It was probably just that second point by
This
Guerrero.
is just this far inside.
Swing
Short
to
off
the
bat of
shortstop.
Kurt.
Easy play.
And I guess given the
2 down.
situation, again, the lead from 5 potentially gone after tonight, although as you say, they still have the tiebreaker. You know, John Schneider admitted 3-4 days ago, yeah, they're pressing a little bit. They know what's in front of them, and that is probably only growing day by day with each loss and each Yankee win.
Yeah, absolutely. And we certainly want to get that division title. They haven't won a division title since 2015, and it gives you the off day. You don't have to play the wild card game. Wild card game is a series, obviously.
This kid throws hard, man. Wow.
Anthony Santander has struck out.
I haven't watched a ton of baseball this year. I haven't really seen this kid pitch. 98, 99, 98.
As the Guerrero one, right? It is clipping, just barely clipping the inside corner.
Sliders, four-seamers, two-seamers.
The crowd was in a bad mood with the umpires before the game began because of the call by Scott Barry at third base last night. The umpires are announced before every game as they walk out onto the field.
That was a little high.
I would say on a given night, 99% of fans are they never even noticed that. And they're booing now again after that strike call. But the umpires were booed pretty loudly when they walked out on the field before the game because of the Springer ball up the third baseline last night.
And you know what? Everybody takes
there was a controversial call in the game last night. I didn't know that.
These are the best umpires in the world. And they do the best job they can. And on those close plays, like the play at third last night, like the borderline strike here in this game, it's tough. And, the Blue Jays are feeling it. I don't care what they tell you.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out.
I have been in their shoes.
Ball low and inside.
Put up a
2 and 2.
Face, a strong face, and talk about all the positive things, but at the same time you're wondering, man, oh man, we had a hard game cushion not long ago.
Trey Savage has been in like a classroom environment for the last few days, hanging out with the likes of Gausman and Bassett and others. And again, Savage now will start the game on Saturday. Shane Bieber will start Friday. Gausman Sunday if they need him.
And you know what? He couldn't be in a better atmosphere for a young pitcher than have these guys around him.
We know what he's doing. He's throwing heat. 90 miles an hour, lined right at the third baseman.
Nice play by Alex Bregman. Good
Alex Bregman comes up big.
But he is denied. Time now for an up.
Spent a lot of money for Alex Bregman in the offseason. They weren't too happy with him. Majority of this year. Makes a nice play there. Let's check out the Yankees game again. Wow, Vlad Guerrero and the coach, the manager, tossed for the Toronto Blue Jays. Yankees lead 5-1, top of the 6th. Fried's thrown 84 pitches. And there's 1 out, man on first, I believe. I think he just walked or plunked someone.
So that's the first walk issued by Max Fried. And that'll bring up Montgomery. He's 2 for 2 with a single and a double so far. 1-0.
Come on, double play, get out of the inning. Double play, out of the inning. Nice pitch.
1-1.
Sinker high and inside. In the strike zone, took it looking. 1-1. Runner doesn't take much of a lead. Another nice pitch, sinker, 95 miles an hour. Breaks left to right, over the middle of the plate for strike 2. Fried I think he has at least 6 strikeouts right now.
1 on, 1 out. Yankees up by 4. Toronto down by 4. End of the 7th inning at Rogers Center.
Oh, broken bat.
Caught by Goldschmidt.
Double play.
For the double play.
Wow, that was dangerous.
Broken bat. Minded to an unassisted 3.
Well, the double play. I'll take it.
For free. He leads 5-1.
Wow. Middle of the 6th, Yankees coming up to bat in a minute. As you know, Boston up top of the 8th, 4-0. They got a man on first right now. We're going to stay with the Yankees game for a minute. That game could get out of control quickly, that Boston game. Especially if Toronto goes off the rails after getting Guerrero got thrown out and then their manager. That game could get out of control quickly. They might start throwing at people and shit and all kinds of stupid shit. Put bums in there just to soak up some innings. Looking like they're going into tomorrow tied up with the Yankees for first. I'm surprised. I thought the Blue Jays had it locked. They were outplaying everyone for like a month after the All-Star break. They just beat the shit out of everyone. Really struggling recently. I think New York took 2 away from them about 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago. Boston's about to take 2 away from them. Tampa Bay helped us out the other night a little bit.
.329 hits, 17 home runs. A Yankee from 86 to 88. A White Sox from 83 to 86. Finished up with the then Indians 89 to 91. Monitor Einstein scoreboard. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, Anthony Volpe will lead off. Tyler Alexander, the new White Sox pitcher.
Nice pitch, strike, outside corner.
0-1 on Volpe. Volpe, McMahon, and Grisham. So they get 2 lefties for Alexander, but they'll start off with the righty Volpe. Volpe doubled and scored in the 2nd. Fly ball to center in the 3rd.
Fouled off. Oh, 2 count to Volpe. Bottom of the 6th, 5-1 New York. Nobody out.
And the pitch. 1-2.
Ball high. What up, H-Dog? Salute to you. What's happening, my friend? What's new? Popped up.
Fly ball shallow left center.
Better get it.
Come on. And he makes the play.
1 down after the pop out. Jolk's getting on his horse and getting to it. There's Ben Rice coming up to bat.
Center those games.
Ryan McMahon, 0 for 2, playing third base tonight. Batting .212, 19 home runs, 52 RBIs.
When they do not hit a home run in a game. Well, you say, well, is that bad? No, it's not.
That's
the
the
4th
top
best
age,
record in all of Major League Baseball.
Well, this day and age, so
Moving
much is
is
based
rough.
on
Good
home
luck
runs.
with
The
that.
teams are set up to hit home runs. When you don't have home runs, a lot of times you're shut out. But Yankees have scrapped some wins without hitting home runs.
So their winning percentage when they don't hit a home run is .389. The Major League Baseball average when a team doesn't hit a home run is .320. So the Yankees are well above average when they don't hit one over the wall. The 0-2. McMahon with a fly ball to center field.
Hit right to the center field, though.
2 outs.
2 outs. See what's up with the Sox quick. Trent Grisham coming up to bat. 2 walks and a run. 33 home runs, batting .235 on the year, 72 RBIs. Boston, top of the 8th. Up 4-0, no outs. Runners on first and second. Toronto is making a pitching change, I think.
And a
Nice
strike
pitch.
from Alexander. Alexander DFA'd by Milwaukee in June. Picked up by the White Sox. Started off well, but a 7.11 ERA in 15 games since August.
Ooh, big swing and a miss.
Former
Awesome
second
fastball
round
right down the
Tigers in
middle.
2015 out of TCU.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Swing
Pitch,
and a miss.
swing and
Strong
a miss.
inning.
That's it
Tyler
for New York.
Alexander as the Yankees go down in order 1-2-3. And we go to the top of the 7th inning. Yankees 5. White Sox.
Let's go back to the Sox Blue Jays. One out, 4-0 Boston.
Now
Top of the
William
8th.
Abreu, 1 for 3.
First and second. Nice pitch
Just
just
off the outside
outside.
edge, ball 1.
Wonder if that's Bobby Abreu's kid.
Good changeup, ball and a strike.
Nasty changeup.
Tommy Nance up again.
Yeah, it's probably the only time I watch it nowadays. I try so
right
hard.
side. Clement will flip to
Regular season's
Barrios
so
covering
long.
for the second out. The runners advance.
I get out of it.
And now the number 9 hitter, Carlos Narvaez, as Barrios tries to get out of this. Only 24 pitches, and he hasn't pitched in 8 days, but obviously.
It's kind of like hockey, like crazy shit happens in baseball playoffs. I know what you mean. One wrong bounce, one little mistake. Game of fucking centimeters.
Ball 1.
I saw what's his name's filling in for Zeev in the Oliveira fight. I haven't seen too much else really.
Look for this year.
I know there's a big pay-per-view coming up soon.
And again, assuming they are a playoff team
I
and
think
they're in a
it's,
wild card series, it'll obviously be this guy starting on Tuesday.
Absolutely. That's
In
why they
October,
moved into this
Magdalena
start tonight. He
and
was supposed to
Islam
start
fight, right?
Thursday's game, but Alex Cora and the staff decided, you know what, let's give him an extra day for that potential game 1 on Tuesday.
We'll see what happens, H-Dog. See what's going on. I think it's at night. I think it's at like 7:30 Saturday. I might.
Barrios out front, 1 and 2 on Narvaez.
Popped up.
This one is in the air to right center.
That's in
It's
trouble.
deep.
That's gone.
Is gone.
Red Sox,
Narvaez
7-0.
with serious opposite field power, hitting a 3-run homer to right center to make.
Roy is going to be pissed if Ura's still in here. Roy's going to be pissed. Auburn lost, and the refs were kind of sucked. They lost against Oklahoma. He was all kinds of pissed about that. Oh, he's going to be pissed about this. The combination, he's going to be fucking mad.
Outs, and that's not a bad pitch. It's down, but he stays on it and drives it deep into the seats in deep right center.
Yeah, Gamrot's fighting Oliveira. What's his name? Diego Lopez tried to take that fight. They wouldn't let him. I wanted to see that.
Outside, 1-1 on Jaron Duran. 7 runs on 12 hits tonight for the Red Sox. 2 homers, Yoshida, and now Narvaez. The Blue Jays being shut out on just 3 hits so far. 2 singles and a double.
Roundtree? I think he fights Roundtree.
And Garrett Crochet
I heard
was
Don
steeped
looked
to a
good
3-0 lead in the
for whatever
first, so
that's
he was
worth
freewheeling it from
in
the
training.
outset in this ballgame. And he has just dominated this Blue Jays lineup once again.
Wow.
No runs on 3 hits. And his pitch count, just 84 pitches.
Toronto falling
Through
apart
7
down the
innings.
stretch. Is he fighting Roundtree? I think so. I think that's what it said. Oof.
Down and away, it's full.
I had a feeling the Red Sox were going to take this game over after the manager and Guerrero got ejected. Had a feeling.
And outside,
Another
ball
walk.
4, the second walk given up by Barrios.
This game should be over. 7-0 Boston, top of the 8th. 2 out. No Guerrero. Let's go back to the Yankees. I never knew Jerry Jones got in trouble for some shit. Did it just come out? Jerry Jones is a frugal businessman. We all know that. So maybe. Fucking funny. Unless it's true, then it's not funny.
2-1 on Brooks Baldwin. Reached on a slow roller in front of the plate.
I never saw it.
Free
I'll have to check it
bounce
out.
to Goldsmith. Was an infield hit. That was in the 5th inning. So Baldwin's 1 for 2.
I'll have to check it out. I'll look it up on YouTube and shit. I'll look into it.
The 2-1.
That's,
Foul ball off the foot of Baldwin.
that looks fair. I'm sure you don't get that much money
Free
being
tried
a
to,
nice guy
sell
all
it.
the time.
That's right. Just throw it to first. Maybe I'll get an easy out.
Yeah, the Packers probably gonna route them. I don't know where they're playing, but if it's in Lambeau, it's gonna get ugly for sure. I think.
2 balls,
Although
2
they
strikes,
couldn't
2
even beat
outs
the
at top
Browns
of
the other
7th.
day,
Yankees
so-
lead 5-1. Count 3-2.
Freed's still in the game. Get him out of there. Look at the playoffs starting. He threw 101 pitches. Get him out of this inning.
And the 3-2.
Walk him. Get him out of there. There's no need.
2-out walk to Baldwin.
He's pitched so well. They want to try and get him through the 7th. Ugh. Oh, it's in Dallas? Then it could be more competitive. I don't know how much more. Cruz up in the bullpen for New York, righty. And Fried has had a couple outings like this where they let him go over 100 pitches and he gets in a little jam. And he struggles a bit. See if they're going to take him out or not. I think they just got their pitcher up, so they're going to have a little meeting at the mound. And try and get through Taylor, I would imagine.
I would say that everybody's available tonight.
You know as well as I do, Michael, as important as these games are coming down the wire, if you've got an opportunity to win the American League East, guys are going to be available that weren't available during the season.
Two outs, no balls, no strikes. First pitch, swing and a miss. Curveball. Michael Taylor batting 198. 8 homers, 32 RBI, center fielder for the White Sox. Ball outside. 1-1. These guys don't even bat 200 anymore. It's crazy. Get to play every day. Even the bad guys back in the day, they batted 230, 240.
Driven out to right field,
Ooh.
slicing.
Foul.
Foul.
Barely.
That's your toughest call.
Told
right
you,
there, our
Freed
ankle.
struggles in some of these
We all see
situations.
right down the line. Let's just look at the ump.
That was close. Short right field porch at Yankee Stadium. Come on, Freed. Get out of this inning.
Michael change up away.
Let's do that.
You were cruising, man. Ugh.
Curveball away.
Outside in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, if he doesn't get Taylor, I think he's going to be done. He's at 106, so they're not going to push him much more than this. On deck is my drop.
Aaron Boone
Balls,
drives me
2 strikes, 2 outs,
crazy
runner on.
as a manager.
The lefty deals. High fly ball. Right field drifting back is Judge.
Ugh.
And he'll put it away in front
Thank
of the
God.
truck. 7 strong for Max Fried. He gives up 1 run.
He's done for
At
the
the end of
night.
6.5 innings of play, it's the Yankees 5. White Sox 1, but going to stay right here as they honor America in the Bronx.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What up, Pam?
rise and remove your caps, and please direct your attention to the area behind home plate as the New York Yankees welcome an honored military guest. United States Navy Captain Jeffrey Coran from Hoboken, New Jersey, who was in Operation Enduring Freedom. The Yankees say thank you, Jeffrey, for your sacrifice and for your service to our nation.
Bet of the game. Veteran of the game, Jeffrey Coran, U.S. Navy, ranked captain, Hoboken, New Jersey.
With Robert Merrill's rendition of
Thanks,
God
Pam.
Bless
I'm working on
America.
it. Gotta keep going, though. Damn, it's pouring again. Austin 316 says, I just kicked your ass. Holy shit, it's raining cats and dogs. Yeah, it just started coming in here like a bastard. It stopped for a few hours. You'll get there, Pam. I know you're going through a lot right now. You're in my prayers. I don't just say that. I mean, I know what it's like. I still have days where I struggle. With all kinds of shit. So don't worry about it. Nobody's perfect. Red Sox 7. Toronto nothing. Bottom of the 8th still. There's no way. Unless ESPN fucked up. Oh, 2 outs, nobody on. All right. I still don't think that's fucking right. Check it out quick. What up, Ace? How you been, buddy? Good to see you. Check your music. Oh, that ain't nothing. 0-2, 2 outs, 7-0 Boston. Crochet about to throw his 100th pitch. He looked good tonight, boy.
Shane Bieber's going to start Friday night in the opening game of the series against Tampa Bay.
Oh, rung him up.
And now Straw is furious at that call.
It was a beautiful pitch, but it was just out of the strike zone. He got fucked. He was right. It was a ball, but tough call. Red Sox have gotten a lot of close calls. A lot of them were strikes. That one just happened to not be. Doesn't matter. Ring them up. Top of the ninth. Red Sox up 7-0. No doubt, M. I think it's going to be enough rough year for basketball, unfortunately. Hockey, they should be all right. They're in the mix with hockey pretty much every year now, which is awesome. I want to go watch a hockey game. It's fucking more money than basketball. Going to see the Friars used to be like affordable. It's not anymore. It's crazy. Even when they're not good. $30 used to be able to get in there. Sit somewhere halfway decent. Not that there's many bad seats, but.
Average up. So we can try to lead the American League in hitting also.
Judge on first.
Bellinger sitting on 29 home runs.
Bellinger up to bat. Ball outside.
1-0.
Oof, strike. Bruins came back from 4-1 down last night with a bunch of
right now, Judge
guys I don't even know.
Jacob Wilson of the Athletics hitting .318.
Played the Rangers.
Trying to win his first batting title.
Yeah, hockey's big on the East Coast.
I find
especially like
the people that are debating the
especially the
Raleigh
Northeast and Mid-Atlantic.
How many people?
Even down in like the Carolinas, they love the Hurricanes and the Panthers.
So well-rounded.
Panthers are in Florida. Lightning are in Florida. Them guys have won a lot.
Aaron Judge is Aaron Judge. He does things that he's in the league.
And a lot of people from the Northeast end up in Florida for the winter when they get older. Bellinger just took that one deep. Back to the warning track. Oh, caught. Bummer. Just missed his 30th dinger of the year. But a lot of people go to Florida for vacation or for to live half the year once they retire from the East Coast. And having hockey down there, people go check out games and shit.
I went through, and Devin Williams has had kind of a resurgence also. He absolutely has been throwing the ball much better than he did earlier in the year.
It's a nice group single, Stanton.
So two of the guys with the highest exit velocities in baseball, little dunkers to pick up singles.
That's enough for Stanton. You get to think it's going to come in and pinch run.
Maine's not as good as they used to be, but they're still in the mix.
A little blooper will change your outlook.
Maine used to be nasty.
Tomorrow, feel much better about yourself. And you know well as I do, when Stanton is hot, he can do a lot of things offensively. That ball jammed him, but he stayed through it. We don't have to question that he's strong enough to jam it to the outfield. Huh?
So Dominguez a pinch runner. Judge at second, Dominguez at first, and here's Ben Rice, lefty against lefty. Rice with a triple and a run scored.
Come on, Rice, seal this game. Base hit or a double. This game's over, hopefully. Foul ball.
0-1.
Michigan has good teams. They've had a lot of good teams. Dakota, or North Dakota, South Dakota, one of them got a real good team. Minnesota is usually decent.
1-1.
Big all up through there too. Unfortunately,
Top of the ninth inning in Toronto. Boston 7, the Blue Jays nothing. Here are the scores of interest in the races. Cleveland 3-1 over Detroit, top of the 7. Cincinnati just tied up Pittsburgh, and the Cubs lead the Mets 5-0.
Oh, what a comeback there in the ninth for the Reds. And all of a sudden, the Mets all the way down again against the Cubs. And what a comeback they had. So a lot of exciting baseball here coming down to the wire.
So that means Skeens loses the win. Doesn't get lost.
I think BU's won the most all time.
3-1. 3-2.
Yeah, I think they just sucked last year. I don't think it's Swayman. I think it's the guys in front of them. I think he's worth it.
Center field. Taylor. 2 outs.
I think they just have a bad fucking team. Besides, like, Pasternak and a couple
Rice's
guys.
at-bats tonight, every single one of them have been hit hard.
And they changed their coaches
They're not all
way
gonna
too
fall,
much.
But boy, you just want him in the lineup because he's putting.
They're always going to
good
do
at bat.
fucking coach.
Good
So
at bat
they
every
never
day.
get used to anything. McDavid ain't leaving Canada.
Bat against a left-hander. Win the bottom of the 7th inning.
I don't think he's leaving Edmonton.
Yankees lead 5-1.
He's going to make too much money.
Alexander deals. Pitch upstairs. So a strong 7 innings for Max Fried. Yankees will ask the bullpen to get the final 6 in some combination.
Ooh,
Foul.
right in front of that one. I think Draisaitl just signed
Coming into
an
tonight,
extension or something.
Goldschmidt, a .350 hitter with a 1.020 OPS against left-handed pitching. 278 overall. Snap throw to first.
Back just in time.
Vargas to keep that from going into right field. So against right-handed pitching, 248.
Or was it Draisaitl they signed? It might have been the other guy. They signed someone to a deal or an extension. It might not have been him. It might have been the other guy that was scoring a lot in the playoffs that got hurt.
2-2. And the pitch.
Oh, that's a strike.
Three.
Good call.
Goldschmidt knew it. That move for the Yankees in the 7th. No runs, 2 hits. 2 men left. Let's go to the 8th.
They signed a couple guys. Pazolkin was one of them. Someone else too. There was a couple guys they put money into. Yeah, they won a lot, dude. They won fucking the entire 80s. Unstoppable. Fucking talk about a stacked team. Stacked Paul Coffey, fucking Mark Messier, Grant Fuhrer, Gretzky, fucking McTavish. Oh, I could go on forever. The Panthers are just too deep. When Brad Marchand's on your fucking scrub line, you're a pretty good team. Brad Marchand won him that fucking cup. He had more big goals than anyone. I think he had 2 game winners or fucking damn close to it. He had game tire and a game winner in one game or something. No, he scored a couple of fucking big ones. All breaking out too.
We said with Max Fried has
just
been
running
on
from the
roll.
center
His
line,
last
getting
6
ahead of
games,
people.
5-0, where he's on the way to
Catching the
6-0.
defense
The
sleeping.
Yankees can hold on to this. 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, and 107.
They tied him to a stupid deal.
He's in line.
Yep, Yankees lead 5-1. Top of the 8th. Fried got into a little jam. He got out of it last inning. Judge hit a dinger. Believe the Red Sox are still pummeling the Blue Jays. We will be tied for first place tomorrow if they can hang on. I think I exited out of my fucking ESPN link. Oh, I don't even want to look at Mike Vrabel of the Patriots right now. Get that guy the fuck out of my face. Tell him to teach his guys not how to fumble. Oh, Toronto put a run across. 7-1, bottom of the 9th, starting Boston up by 6.
Fly ball right field, Judge.
Popcorn, Judge.
Will put it
Easy
away.
squeeze.
1 down.
Life moves, and so should your connection. Get fast and reliable speeds on the network that...
Fuck your network. But Yankees should finish this game off. Should be tied with the Jays going into tomorrow.
Get to the 8th inning. It's 5-1. We don't need any commotion out there other than me chasing Danny Cunningham down at the tarp.
That shit's crazy, H-Dog. I watched a little bit of this guy that was involved with that shit that was taking the bets. That shit is fucking weird. I'll try and look for the podcast and I'll send you an email of it, or I'll talk about it on the show when I'm live. I forget what podcast it was on. Oh shit. Big bets, dude. He supposedly Otani's fucking interpreter owed him a ton of fucking millions. Like in the teens of millions. At one point. And then it got up higher than that, the total. But at one point he owed him like 14 M's.
That's it in baseball history.
It's funny, I got a text from my nephew, Michael, who actually played
You know
with
what
him.
I'm talking
He's good
about?
friends with him. And
Yeah,
he
dude.
sent me the same thing. And
The
I
white
didn't let
dude.
the cat out of the bag. I was going to hold close to, it's going to be a trivia question. You just broke loose.
Well, you know what? The whole world knows it would look kind of dumb if we don't say it. Fly ball in the center field. Grisham makes the play. You know who's
Two down.
like that?
Who's it?
Our producer, Troy Benjamin. Because he had that all planned for later on.
They got to make up another one.
He'll get over it.
No, it's easy to say. He's down in the truck. He's a long way away.
Yeah.
If he was in the booth, he'd be like peanutling on the head right now.
He's a strong guy, too.
Edgar Quero, the catcher, up 0 for 3, strikeout, 2 groundouts, 273 on the year, 5 homers.
He's lead 5-1.
Bottom of the 8th, 2 out, first pitch, swing and a miss, nice cutter, 92 miles an hour from Williams. Bullpen's got some rest recently, that's good. The 0-1, strike, outside corner, right around the knees, another cutter. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, H-Dog. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched like 15 minutes of it. Or he was talking about like when the debt got high. But he owed him like 14 million or something. They sent him a wire, paid it. Then he ended up running up even more. Crazy. Maybe it's a way to clean money. Who the fuck knows? God only knows what the fucking people are up to nowadays. Maybe he's a fucking degenerate gambler. Who knows? That's what I'm saying. Who the fuck knows? Who knows is involved in that money? 2-2 count. Pitch inside, just outside of the strike zone. Full count. 2 down. Come on, New York. Chicago's not very good. Finish this fuckers off. Fouled off.
You know, there's been so many different roles for Williams. First,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did pitch well, then tried to build back up.
God only knows.
Again, then he didn't pitch well, and now you can see that won't really trust him. He's really
he gets
high left depth.
Too much money.
Big spots in the postseason.
Left depth. Is that a new one?
Yeah, it just
generates too much money.
Chop. Fielded there by Goldsmith, steps on the bag to get clear. And a one
Chopper handled by the first baseman.
We go to the bottom of the 8th.
Bottom of the 8th, 5-1 New York. Wow, I can't believe that both guys got tossed for the Blue Jays tonight. Guerrero didn't even look like he said anything bad. The manager lost it. It wasn't hard to tell what he was saying. It wasn't too nice. I can see why he got tossed. Man. I thought the Blue Jays were starting to run away with shit. What a difference 2 weeks make. That's what baseball's tough, man. 162 games. That shit's got to be fucking a grind. I'm sure it's a blast going everywhere and shit, but at certain points, it's got to get old. These guys go out on the West Coast for like 15 days or whatever. Time's all fucked up. Not sleeping in, like in your own home and shit. It's shit people take for granted that don't deal with that stuff. It's got to throw you off bad. Like when people are going through slumps and shit, I'm sure that has something to do with it. That's what made like people doing shit back in the day so impressive before all the roids hit. And them fucking guys, like you look at some of them, Willie Mays and Pete Rose, and them guys played 20-something years back then. Yankees got the Shy Sox again tomorrow, then the Orioles last 3 games of the season this weekend. They should be able to finish up strong. Who knows? Might even steal a pennant.
Against him, 289. And he's going to face Chisholm.
Oh, shit. They got Whitney Houston going. In the Bronx. I miss the old stadium. Oh, I had more fun at the old stadium. I don't like the new one as much. Well, it's a pretty fucking awesome place to watch a ball game. You ever get the chance to. They're both built pretty much the same, but the old one had more nostalgia. It was kind of grimy and shit. I don't know. I liked it better.
If you think about it, when the Yankees went into Toronto and got slapped around in that series. You could never have imagined this being the case.
Walking up crack vials to get into it.
Yeah, there's been some weird things happening in the last couple of weeks. We've talked about Detroit. Now you're talking about Toronto. Houston's going to have
I've
to
been
make
to like
a run
three,
because they fell back.
three major league.
Seattle went ahead.
3, I think. Oh no, 4.
The last time the Yankees and the Blue Jays were tied, you have to go back to
3
July
or 4.
2nd. Ground ball second base, my drop. Gets Chisholm. 1 away.
I went to a Phillies game. I went to, in Philadelphia, I went to,
There's Anthony Volpe.
I've been to Yankee Stadium, both stadiums.
And he scored in the second inning.
I've been to Tampa Bay a bunch, and Fenway. I've been to all of them.
There's a strike.
You know, I know team camaraderie.
3 out of the
really
4 I've been
important,
to like
Michael,
4 or more
but I
times.
just watched Jazz. He grounded out to second, and you walk back to the dugout, and guys are high-fiving you and patting you. You know, it's like I don't understand what just happened there. Am I missing something? You know, you're frustrated as a player. You didn't get a hit. I don't want to high-five you for grounding out to the second baseman. Just saying that.
So if somebody did that to you, would you snap?
No, but I mean, you want results in baseball. You know, good swings
They're on a
sooner or
budget.
later will get you results. But the last
They
thing
don't
I want
spend
to
a
do
lot
is
of money.
high-five
They're
my
not a big
teammate
market.
after I just hit a 16
That's why they
hopper to
did it.
second base.
Plus the Lightning play in the same building, or they used to. I don't know if they do anymore.
What a big deal it is that the Yankees could be tied, same record as the Blue Jays, if they win this game. Last Wednesday morning,
But
Paul,
you can get a ticket cheap down there sometimes. Back in the day, you could get sit anywhere for under like $50.
Since then, the Blue Jays are 1-6, and the Yankees are 3 outs away from going 6-1.
I saw Jeter
There's
play
been
there
some
too,
amazing
Bernie.
finishes here. Anxious to see what's going to happen this weekend.
I saw Canseco play there at the end of his career. He hit a home run.
He gets Volpe for out number 2. This copyrighted telecast presented by
Oh, they'll be
the New York
fine.
Yankees. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and
They'll
descriptions
make
of
more
this
money
game
in
may not be
Vegas.
disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees.
Vegas just stole all of California's teams. Like the more nostalgic teams. You
There's
know.
Ryan McMahon,
Although San Fran's still pretty
grounded
nostalgic.
foul.
Yeah, I've never been to Vegas. Probably a good thing.
Yeah, the reason the Blue Jays, even if the Yankees win tonight, they'll be tied in the division. But the Blue Jays, 8-5 against the Yankees this year, so
That could loom very large.
Boston won. 7-1.
0-2 on McMahon, who's 0 for 3 with
Good
2
job.
strikeouts. A little bit high, 1-2.
I don't know. I'd probably fucking lose it after a couple days. Like, I'd be like, I want to go home. That shit's only fun for so long.
2-2
And it's
on
expensive.
McMahon. In the 9th inning, it'll be Vargas, Montgomery, and Sosa. As the Yankees will try to close
And
this
it's
out.
probably super overstimulating. Yeah. And like, I enjoy gambling and shit, but I'm not like in a position to spend money like that, so. I would probably bring a couple $100 to give it a chance. That would
And
be
here's
it.
the 3-2.
As far as the gambling.
And McMahon works a walk.
Well, Booster was adamant about throwing that curveball for a strike. He threw 3 or 4 of them in a row. Not able to put McMahon away.
Oh yeah,
Runner
I'm
on
sure.
first. held by Vargas.
I'm sure, my friend.
There's Grisham.
Grisham got like the Nestor Cortez fucking porn star stash going. I can't believe New York let Nestor go. That might be out. That's out of here.
See ya! Another home run for Grisham. Number 34. And the Yankees
Got a
lead
good year.
7-1.
Well, we were talking about Grisham and that offensive year that he's had. Well, he's just added to it. 34th home run. Finally got a fastball from Boucher. It missed with so many breaking balls. Grisham sat on the fastball and didn't miss it.
We got all of that one.
34 home runs, 74 runs batted in. What a season for Grisham.
He struggled to get on the field last year. He split time. Oof.
Swings over the cup.
Judge tried to put one out in Maz on that
Fastball
one.
right there. Grisham knew right off the bat. Little bat flip. Down in the bullpen. And
Yeah, he cranked that
nice
one.
catch.
Judge is going to hit one. Oh,
High drive. Right center field.
I called it.
That ball is gone. Number 51 for
I called that
Judge.
shit.
An amazing
Could tell
season
by how he was
continues
standing
for
in the
Yankee
batter's box.
captain. 8-1.
He was just loading up. We'll see how the season ends, H-Dog. It's close. It's close.
You're just getting that feeling by watching him the last few days. His swings are just locked in. He's starting to see pitches. The sudden Michael back to back.
See who ends up with more wins. You gotta look at the stats.
In the same night for Aaron Judge.
And it's 46.
I'm the MVP. I called that shit.
As a Yankee.
Called that shit. I called this home run earlier too.
51 home
When I was
runs.
sitting here watching it.
109 runs batted in.
Sometimes you could just fucking tell they look confident. Yeah.
You can't make it up, and if you tried to make it up, no one would believe it.
You know what? Some guys are just better than others. And
He hit it to the same spot.
right now.
Well, the last one went
Center field off the bat of Bellinger, and that'll do it as Taylor makes the play.
little
But the
insurance.
Yankees go back-to-back. A two-run shot by Grisham, and then Aaron Judge says, give me another.
Back-to-back
Give me
jacks.
51.
50th and 51st home run
Teammates
tonight.
love it. He's got to like it, too.
He hit his 50th and 51st the same game last year, too, they were saying. They were saying that earlier in the game. A little foreshadowing. Judge hit 50 and 51 last year in the same game. Sure as shit, he did it again tonight. Blue Jays better get it together, man. Blue Jays going to be the new Red Sox. Yankees will choke in the series. That's when they choke. They'll choke against the fucking Dodgers again or something. Judge won't be able to hit a fucking breaking ball. He hit that one. He didn't sit there and look at it. That was good for once. Game's actually moving by fairly quickly. Not too bad. The Red Sox game was over even quicker. Shit. That kid the Red Sox had pitching tonight's good. You look really good tonight. I didn't see him throw a pitch under like 97. I watched a good probably 3.5 innings of it. Switching back and forth. Vlad Guerrero Jr. is in a hell of a slump. Not good going into the playoffs. Still got a couple games to get it together.
Babe Ruth has done that in Yankee history, and that's tied for the most in Major League Baseball history. He's doing stuff that really has not been done that often in the great history of this game.
No, I mean, you're right, Michael. You said earlier, aren't we starting to take it for granted? It just, if you know how hard this game is, you can't take it for granted because the things he's doing, it's just out of control.
Paul Blackburn takes over on the mound, trying to get the final 3 outs.
Come on, Blackburn. Wrap this up. Pop
Fly
up.
ball center field. Grisham is there to make the play. 1 down. All right, it's time for us to name that Yankee. We'll refresh you on the clues. They're saying it's a catcher.
I would have never got that.
Good guy, too.
I played against him in the minor leagues. He has way back in the vault there. Look, it didn't even cover the screen.
Yeah, good arm. Family had a history in the game as well. Got some power into the Yankee bullpen in Kansas City. And into the Bronx night.
Ooh. Big
Some
swing
White
and a
Sox
miss.
trivia, he actually moved Carlton Fisk to the outfield and took the catcher's job, but he lost it because he didn't hit enough.
Blue Jays suck.
The Blue Jays have lost 7-1 to the Red Sox.
So they're yelling.
1-2. Yankees got him for Ron Kittle and Wayne Tolleson. How about that 36.3% caught stealing rate? And Bob and Joel Skinner, one of 6 father-son managerial duos in Major League Baseball history.
1-2 pitch. Fouled it off his ankle. Ooh.
An announced crowd of 37,751 as the rain coming down a little harder there, taking some cover. And Montgomery trying to walk off the hurt.
They're getting their money's worth there, huh? Let's pull out the aluminum poncho and just play on.
1 out. 1-2 count to Montgomery.
They have a serenading Judge in the outfield now with MVP chants.
Catcher lines up inside. Nice pitch. Strike 3.
Montgomery down looking. Yankees and out away.
Nice sinker up high.
And after that final out, get highlights, analysis, clubhouse.
That was pretty
interviews.
nasty.
We'll hear from Aaron Boone on the manager's report. That's all coming up on the WB Mason Yankees postgame. Must be a good feeling to be that great at something.
I was almost just, well, what do you feel like? Because it's normal to him, and it's just, everybody else is just in awe.
Foul
Down the
ball.
right field line and a foul ball.
Starting to pour there, too.
Two outs here in the ninth. Blackburn trying to close it out. Freed went 7. Williams a scoreless 8. And now Paul Blackburn. Line drive
Nice hit.
and a base hit over the head of Volpe into left center field. So the White Sox alive as Bellinger gets the ball in. A 2-out single for
Come on,
Sosa.
finish this game before someone gets fucking hurt.
And a pinch hitter, Will Robertson for Julks.
Fucking something stupid happened. They're running around trying to get it out in a game that matters but doesn't. Thank goodness.
Popped up. And that'll do it. The Yankees have the same record it as the Toronto Blue Jays. They sit atop the American League East. 2 home runs for Judge, giving him 51. The Blue Jays hold the tiebreaker, but there are 4 games remaining in the regular season, and now all the Yankees have to do, Paul, is gain 1 game in those 4 games, and they will win the East.
Yeah, the American League East has got really interesting here in the past week, and it continues with 4 games left. Another one against the White Sox, 3 against Baltimore. Aaron Judge is on fire tonight. Max Fried, another great outing. A lot of smiles for the Yankees, and why not? They're playing good baseball.
Yeah, 19 wins for Fried. That's the most in Major League Baseball. He had a great regular season in his first year with the Yankees.
For the most part.
Home run by Grisham, 2 by Judge, a victory by the Yankees, and they have the same record as Toronto. We'll be back.
That's all she wrote for that game. Let's check out Sports Center quick. Have this cigarette. Call it a night shortly. We got football tomorrow night. I got to go work out tomorrow because I fucking slacked the last 3 days. Well, I worked out today. But it was 3 days before that.
And now he's batting cleanup for the Cubs.
Cubs and Mets are on 6-2. I think the Mets need this win too. I think they're like battling for a playoff spot, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
The new Popeyes Hot Ones menu has something for the spice
Popeyes.
curious, the spice lovers,
Look like I
and
need
the
Popeyes.
full-fledged certified spice lords. That flavor's fire. Attempt the Popeyes.
Oh, wow, the Mets are out of it. I thought they were closer than that. Oh, they're replaying Bills Chiefs, I think from last year. Pirates and Reds tied 3-3 in the 10th. Yankees knock off the White Sox 8-1. Red Sox knocked off the Blue Jays 7-1. Judge hit 2 home runs for New York tonight. Red Sox pitcher Crochet, 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, no earned runs. Yoshida 2 for 5, a double and a homer. Scherzer went 5, gave up 4 earned, 10 hits for the Blue Jays. Cubs lead the Mets, as I told you, 6-2, bottom of the 5th. Tong gave up 5 runs in 2 innings pitched. Mariners lead the Rockies 1-0, bottom of the 1st. Raleigh hit his 59th home run. Wow. He seen Judge hit 2 homers. He said, I got to catch up. Oh, he's going to get further ahead, actually. He's got 59. He might make a run at it. I wonder how many games they got left. Can't be many more than 4. Yeah, if they don't win this weekend, man, I don't know what to do. If they can't beat that fucking team. Or if they turn the ball over like they did last week, I don't know what the fuck to do. That was pretty disgusting, especially going to it and spending money on it. Yeah, I think May will be all right, but they still should have won. Still should have won.
Feel better. I was hoping that last week we would maybe see, especially because they were getting demolished, that we were going to see that like garbage time game script. It just didn't happen in the way that we had thought it was. I get it if you feel like you need to start him, because it's like, how do I not start a guy that I drafted as a high-end wide receiver 2 over some of these guys that are clear? I may have added off of the waiver.
T. Higgins, week 4 rankings, 35, 36, 34 for fantasy. T. Higgins' mama was talking shit, I guess, on X, saying get him out of there, like get him out of Cincinnati. Unreal.
Maybe T. Higgins can go off, but it just doesn't feel great. Vibes don't feel good right now, and since we need to see this offense do something. Otherwise, right now I am benching T. Higgins, and I am cutting Stephon Diggs. Fields, you brought this up. I mean, yesterday I kind of pushed you on this because I think one of our YouTube questions was whether or not you should, I think someone should drop Stephon Diggs for Alec Iomanner, I think was the question.
Stephon Diggs was coming off of
it was somebody further down the depth chart.
Was it further down?
Stephon Diggs was coming off a massive fucking injury and surgery. Why you would have drafted him high in a fantasy league, I would not understand. Not to mention with a New England team, you don't know what they're going to do ever.
Games, no targets in the end zone. I'm not sure. Like, I don't think he's the wide receiver 1 of this offense. I just don't even know what he is.
I think he will. You finish and then we'll respond.
He's got Kayshawn Boutte, Mac Hollins, Pop Douglas, and Kyle Williams, and he has started atrociously.
He's also coming off of an ACL, right? So I just think this is part of the plan, right? I mean, the Patriots kind of referenced this during the summer, even though he was not on the PUP list to begin. Training camp, they talked about how it's going to be a build for Stephon Diggs. And when you're
too busy,
his ACL, by the way, took place like what, week 9 of last year?
That's what it was.
Yeah, it was middle of the season. So it wasn't like this was a week 1 ACL tear where you think the player has a higher chance of looking like his normal self.
At least we know he's the kind of guy that won't have a problem sitting on the bench, or he'll keep his attitude in check if he's not out there getting snaps or anything like that.
He's an evolving man. He's going to be a dad soon. Like maybe he's just like,
he's all
that's going to go
ready a dad, isn't he?
I don't know. I don't know if he has children besides.
He'll be. I think he definitely already has children. He will be a new dad now with Cardi B.
I know Trevon Diggs does because he has that adorable son who used to love Prescott back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay. So there we go. It's been confirmed by our director Brandy that Steph does have a child. But yeah. Anyways, he's gonna be a dad again. I'm fine. Like I'm not going to come for someone's head if they drop Stephon Diggs for Torrey Horton. I would say in a vacuum, it's like I'd probably lean Diggs over Horton.
I would too. I said that yesterday. Ollie Gordon, I would consider a little bit more. However, if you need to drop somebody,
I think Diggs is droppable.
Yes.
In our FF Now league, he's the last player on my bench is Diggs right now. He's the guy. If I had to drop someone, I would, but I've been afraid to because I'm thinking, what if they're like, all right, week 4. Now we're going to expand. We're going to open things up. Now you get your 8-9 targets. You're a full-time player, but I do think he's been limited so far, and that's the reason I'm holding.
It's going to be tough for him to be able to get that kind of volume when Travion Henderson's going to touch the ball 35 times from here on out, right, guys? Right?
He would have been a good player for puzzling player to rank this week.
That would have been a good one. All right, Field, give us yours.
So Mike had a player on his cut list that it was like, you should just cut this player. Daniel, I think you had a player that is cuttable if you need to add somebody else. My keep is Bo Nix. It's been a really rough start so far this season. And it's not necessarily
a lot of them young quarterbacks struggling.
Different in some of the categories that matter. Like he's still running the football a decent amount. He obviously has been throwing the football a lot. Bo was just not playing well. Bo was playing bad football so far. He is missing way too many gigantic opportunities in the passing game. I remember one of the themes of the preseason was the strum beat was like Sean Payton's talking him up. All the reporters are saying this guy's going to be
everyone
this,
was
that,
riding
the other,
Bo Nix dick.
Improved player. He has
Big
not
time.
been that so far. He needs to get it going in a hurry. maybe, just maybe, potential confidence builder on Monday night against a Cincinnati defense that has been better than what it was last year, but is not the same caliber as what this Colts defense now looks like, what the Chargers defense looks like, and even what the Titans defense played like in the first 2 weeks of the season. My bench is Jerry Jeudy, who the targets are fine. 21 targets through 3 games for Jerry Jeudy, but just 10 catches on those 21 targets, yet to find the end zone. The Browns, are not going to be near the end zone all that often, and it seems like the best functionality of their offense right now is the running game through Quinshon Judkins, and a lot of short opportunities for Harold Fannin and David Njoku, even Dylan Sampson all the way back in week 1. So those downfield shots that I think are more effective for Jerry Jeudy are not going to be as likely to hit. My cut, and he is droppable. I am not necessarily going out of my way to drop him, is Keon Coleman. Maybe this is just deja vu all over again, where he's a very talented player who, in best ball, he might have 5 weeks where he's one of your top 2 highest scoring wide receivers. But in the other 12 weeks, he has 3 catches for 29 yards because the Bills throw the ball 35 times a game, and 30 of those don't go in the direction of Keon Coleman, and they get spread around to Dalton Kincaid and Tyrell Shaver is going to get some, and of course Khalil Shakir, Jackson Haas will get a touchdown pass. So
Ty Johnson,
James Cook scores all the touchdowns.
Exactly, it's been awesome so far.
I think it's Coleman and Matthew Golden. I think are really similar in that we thought maybe someone can establish themselves as the one, and it just hasn't happened so far. They just continue to rotate.
All right, you guys, I'm calling it a night. I will catch you for the ball game tomorrow. Have a great day. Get some rest. Peace.